Hello everyone. Now we are going to discuss the investment options in Dubai in real estate. So now we're going to start the webinar regarding investment in Dubai. Different strategies, different investments, and also different amount of money people investing in Dubai. But in general, it's a big fun. So it's fun, it's a pleasure to invest here. And every time you invest in Dubai, you're getting something in returns. It's either like monthly income from your rental properties, or you get an equity, or getting both in most cases. The only thing need to be considered here is that you need to choose wisely whom I'm going to be working with. And let me start with the company whom I'll be representing today. Uh, the company itself is part of the holding company, and this holding presence in the UAE for the past decade, and real estate sector, real estate business in the company is going to be over 7 years now. So you have to make sure that your partner, your guide in Dubai real estate, is one who you mostly trust, who understand what they are doing, and somebody who can offer you different strategies for different type of investment here. So in our company, in Top Address, we can offer you a big variety of agents specializing in different sectors of real estate. We can talk about something big like 4, 3, 5-star hotels here, separate buildings. You can also go for options like buying big land, or you can go just with a small investment of one little studio. But you have to again make sure that you know what you're doing. So not every purchase in Dubai is going to be profitable in the short term of time. So if you're looking for a longer term, of course, whenever you're buying is giving you something good in return. But if you're looking for the specific time frame, so if you need to make sure that your investment working good for you, then you have to choose the right area, right product, and also right people whom you're going to trust your money. Because this is not just about money, it's about people, about knowledge in real estate, and it's also about everything what you can attach to it. Our people working with real estate investment on a daily basis. So every broker in the company specializing in residential properties, or we have commercial department here. We also have department who analyzing the market. And saying all of this, I just want to confirm that every time you're talking to us, so even if it's just for the second opinion, you obligate to yourself to pick up the phone and call us just to verify the options you're looking for, the options you're going for is worth it. So make sure that you do this. And again, touching point of the fun investment in real estate in Dubai. So why is fun? Because this is similar to the investment which you go into do on a daily basis. Because it's not the boring stuff, just buying stuff and selling stuff. No, it's about the attitude, it's about the city itself, it's about the program the government developed here to support real estate and support investment from all over the globe. Because the minimum investment, return on investment in Dubai is going to bring you up to from 15% and up to, in some cases, up to 53. That's the highest probably I've seen here for the short period of time. And government of Dubai doing everything possible to make it attractive. So basically Dubai selling itself. We don't need to talk much about Dubai, why it's so attractive for the investors. But once you say Dubai somewhere in North America, people understand this is something interesting. And this is the place to be right now with your money. Because Dubai also giving you the highest possible return in this market, in this condition now. One of the points people also ask, if my investment will be secured if I'll be investing in Dubai. Yes, of course, because Dubai is among the top 3 cities in the world in terms of investment security. Also, we have some interesting features which not often present on the other markets, because everything in Dubai on the personal income, if you're receiving income from the tenants, or if you're receiving income from the resale of the property, so it's not taxable. And that's given a big advantage of Dubai's market for every investor who's looking for investment and wise investment in real estate. The population of Dubai is growing. So most often we see people asking this question on a daily basis, basically. People ask, who's going to be my tenant? With so many construction, with so many buildings going for completion now in the nearest future. So who is going to be renting my apartment if I'm going to buy some? This gives the idea us to understand why Dubai is so popular, why the Dubai is so demanding for rental income properties. Because big corporation moving to Dubai with everything what they have like in stock. They move in corporate head offices, they move in staff, and people need to live somewhere. So 60% of expats who come to Dubai for work, they renting, and they renting until they buy the property. So that gives the idea that who gonna be your long-time renters in Dubai. You can also go with a short-time rental, and that gives you like 20 to 25% more on income on a monthly basis over the long term. And your short-term Airbnb clients will be all the tourists coming to Dubai, because Dubai right now is among the most popular destination in the world. I often also see that Dubai is oil country. So Dubai is the oil Emirates. So everything here is based on the production of oil and also refinery, which is gonna make like the most of the income for Dubai. But in fact, it's not. The real estate sector in Dubai, uh, it's taken the big chunk of the market. So 23% of gross GDP in Dubai is made by real estate. Another 16% made by trade, and the tourism itself industry bringing 30%, and financial services bringing 11% of the GDP income. And coming back to short-term Airbnb rentals. So we have the numbers from the start of Emirates, and then it shows that 14.3 million tourists visited Dubai in 2022, which again put Dubai on the #1 spot in the world for the tourist destination. So that's people who are going to be renting your Airbnb units. So don't think too much. Don't wait too long. Just come and buy something here. So you'll be happy with this. So we can gradually see that over decades, the population itself in Dubai is rapidly growing, and it's reached already 3.5 million people for the today number. So again, Dubai is not just the only city with the coastal line giving appreciation to people. Because if you go in somewhere in Europe, so the most important place to be there is somewhere where the resorts are, where the people just having fun, and where people just going for a vacation. So that's the investment area of most of the European coastal parts. However, in Dubai, whichever area you go in for, you get an equity, you get an income, and the ROI also is high in every part of the city. Just, the difference between prices for different areas in Dubai. But it also helps a little investors to invest wisely here, because if you don't have deep big pocket, then you can go for remote areas, remote for today, and then you can get your apartment there. You can invest, you can get it rented, and then equity in a couple of years will be considerable high, because Dubai is growing, and city implemented the 2040 development plan, which gives again the vision of Dubai's growing, I would say, the vision of where Dubai is going with development. So whatever you see now, if you think this is the remote location, this is not the case. So for the Dubai itself, the coastal part is already limited. You cannot go that side, but where the city will grow, you can see it from the chart, and we can touch base later on all of those areas as well. So now, coming back to investment itself, different type of properties on the market. Of course, you already know that you can go with the apartments and you can purchase 1 to 3 bedrooms or studios, and then that's going to be one side. So for one ticket, for one price. A little bit more expensive are villas. Villas in Dubai consist of villas standalone and villas side by side, and also townhouses, which are like underestimated products for now, but we see more and more demand for that part of the real estate sector. So if you're thinking of getting something decent, also gaining equity quicker and also bigger size, then you definitely can go for townhouse or standalone villas. Nothing wrong with this. Just an example. When the Palm, the most popular destination in Dubai, started selling the villas over there, so then we see the prices of 12, 11, and 13 million local currency dirhams for each standalone villa. Now you cannot find anything below 100 million IAD. And this is for the past decade. For 10 years, the gap between starting point and market value now is huge. So that's how attractive Dubai it is itself. Another sector of real estate properties I would touch is the commercial real estate. If you're looking for something bigger, so you can go for the commercial warehouse. You can go for the whole building, which give you the rental income, the passive income on a monthly basis, or you can go for this for specific properties like hotels, hospitals, warehouse, and this sector is growing. It's growing together with another one, which is number 4 on our list, so which I also want to explain a little bit more. The plots in Dubai are the hot topic now. So whenever you're thinking of investing, don't forget that you can invest just in land itself. Dubai made freehold zones and land lease zones. So the mainland Dubai is mainly like consists of the land lease areas, but the free zones are more and more popular places here. And whatever we're talking now, whatever we're discussing now, having the freehold title. So buying land in that part of the city is giving you the assurance that everything else around is already developed, built, and those remaining plots are become the hot investment areas in Dubai right now. Because look at the Dubai itself. So 10 years ago, it was city which is like, okay, let's say a little bit more. 20 years ago, Dubai was just a desert with one road and one hotel in the middle of nowhere. Right now, it's a megapolis with all the infrastructure involved, and then having that piece of land inside the megapolis, which is already developed, it's a big advantage for investors. Of course, it's required a little bit more money because land become more and more expensive right now, but still some decent prices in the area we can find. We can find you some plots where you already have the permission to build the building. It could be building with 4 floors and the podium and the garage, or could be unlimited numbers of floors in the area. So it's all reflecting the prices. But again, because of the limited supply, those plots are become more and more attractive investment product in the market. So don't forget about this when you're considering some investment in Dubai. And if we look at the chart, so we can see that for the past decade, the prices for the square meter in Dubai has been growing rapidly. So it started from 2,400 plus change, and now we're facing the prices of 35 plus change in 2023. So that again showed the vitality of investment here. So everything what invested or everything will be invested here, giving the decent return to the investors. So that's why it's so popular now, and that's why so many people bringing the money into Dubai. And of course, all of this growing in the prices, all of this new construction, so gives the concern, are we going into the bubble? So me as Canadian realtor, I used to be a Canadian realtor for over decades, and I was personally going through 3 crises in North America. I know the bubble cycle, I know the signs of the bubble burst, and I also know the strategies where you can use, what you can use in any market conditions. But so far, we analyze in the market in Dubai, and we see that for consecutive like 3 to 4 years, it's a safe environment to invest. If everything which planned for now by the government of Dubai will be implemented successfully, and we will reach the numbers which they already budgeted in GDP, then it's going to be continue growth in real estate sector as well, and we won't face any bubble burst in the nearest foreseen future. And let's get to another slide. Here we can see my home city, Toronto, leading the pack. So based on the statistic and based on the indexes which implemented here for the bubble, for the real estate bubble, so we can see that Toronto is leading this place, and unfortunately this is the truth which we as a Canadian facing here. But let's talk about Dubai. Dubai, we can see number 2 from the end. So it has a long way to go until it reaches the real bubble risk. So right now it's minimal or almost no risk in Dubai. So you can see Dubai again. This is the confirmed number from the statistic. And then it's confirming the safety of investment in Dubai. I don't want to touch that point too much because everybody just talking about it. But what I'll be talking about, it's about the UAE itself. So what place it takes in the Middle East and how big is the return on the investment in the whole industry. So the average will be about 10% per annum, which is an amazing number. So nobody else in the world can show this number as of now. And again, going back to investments. So you can invest in the little studio or 1 to 3 bedroom apartments. And that gives you again the opportunity to gain somewhere between 18 to 30% in return on investment. The numbers are a little bit floating, right? But just because of the areas and because of the property itself, you can go with the branded apartments where ROI will be much, much higher, and appreciation and equity in the apartment, that type of apartment, will be also higher. Or you can go with a decent, again, if you don't have much money to invest, you can go with a decent properties in areas like GVC, GVT, or you can go a little bit further to Achan. And then everything else will be working the same way, just a little bit less ROI will be implemented there. So coming back to villas, I already mentioned the villas on the Palm. So they gave amazing amount of money to people who already bought at that time. And even now, if you're looking for something Porsche, then you can go definitely for the Palm. But also in other areas of Dubai developing with villas right now, and many investors going for a little bit remote areas for now. But because of the implemented 2040 development plan for Dubai, those areas will become the city center in the future. Because right now Dubai is scheduled to have like 5 downtown centers of different areas of Dubai. Like it's going to be not only one downtown, but also the city center, I would say. So 5 different city centers accumulating the infrastructure, the government institution, and also everything which needs to be done for the successful life of people who came to Dubai to live for a long term. So you have to make sure that you're going with the right direction and you knowing which type of investment you consider to do in Dubai. For the short term, one areas. For the longer term, you can go with another areas. And all the time people call us and say, hey, listen, I have 200K USD. So what can I buy there? We're working on a case-by-case basis. And every time we offer different options for investors so they can consider or maybe change their mind from long term to short term or vice versa. So don't wait too long. As we say in real estate, don't wait to buy real estate and wait. So coming back to plots, to land parcels, it's become again more and more popular nowadays. The areas like Business Bay, they have, I can say, like no more than 20 plots available for sale. And imagine you buying it today and you can resell it within a year, maybe a year and a half, for almost like 50% profit on top of the purchase price. That's gonna be like one of the wisest decisions which people can make, because land don't need to be maintained. The land itself, you don't need to do anything with the land. You just buy, hold, and then resell. Of course, for active investors who wants to do something, who wants to improve something or make equity quicker, that not could be the case. But what also attracts people in Dubai is the guaranteed income from the five-star hotels, which also go in for sale, or from the unit from the five-star hotel is the guaranteed income again, because those units more and more popular right now. So you can find on the market some developers, they making a statement. So if you buy it from us today, you're going to be paid every month, every quarter, annually, and so on, the certain amount of percentage on the invested money. We even working with one of the developer who offering the ROI based on the invested money during the construction period of time. And that's a big advantage for investors because the money start working from day one, and everything you invested will be already having the feature of guaranteed income, which I personally decide I think it's a big time. So it's a big adventure of real estate, and it's a big adventure of real estate of Dubai. Let's put it this way. I already touched base with the branded or exclusive properties, which giving you higher return. We have branded property. I don't want to name them right now because this is not the case for our today webinar. But as a point, I want to discuss it again for people who wants to be assured that they are getting the best of the best. Because those branded apartments are rapidly growing over the short period of time in equity. And it could be even sold without completion of the building. So you can buy it today, and then in 3 months' time, there is no inventory available from that building. You can start resell it. Of course, some terms apply, so it have to be paid up to the certain amount, but with the payment plan from the developers, it's even more attractive nowadays. The other popular part of investment in Dubai is to buy a bulk and then resell it on retail prices. So if you, for example, if you buy in a floor which consists of 13 units, so you're getting some decent amount of units in your hands. And then again, within 6 to 10 months, because the project already sold out, you can start reselling them for the retail price. At the same time, you're getting not just the profit which already been given to you by the developer because you bought the bulk or you bought the floor, but also the equity growing during this period of time. So if you're following me, then you can see that you're getting double income there. So you're getting the income from the resale, and you're also getting the income from the bulk purchase. So that's one of the beauty of real estate here, because you can do a lot. And saying a lot, I'm also want to touch base with another most attractive properties which gets in place nowadays and which become more and more popular now. This is kind of unique resort style properties where you can get the unit. And I also it just came to my mind. I also decided to just share with you one of the offers which we recently get. It's been on the market for some time, but the inventory is limited there, so it's going quicker. And I'm talking about one of the projects called the Heart of Europe. And in this project, you can get the unit today for the price it's offered to the market. And then within 12 years, you get an annual income of 8.3% guaranteed by the developer. And then by the end of this 12-year term, they will be buying back from you for double price. Let's say, hypothetically say, you're buying it for 2 million dirhams today. So you will be getting for 12 years 8.3% guaranteed income from the developer, and then they're gonna buy it back from you for 4 million dirhams. So which is amazing. And sharing this right now, I just want to emphasize this is one of the most interesting investment projects in Dubai right now for people who just want to invest and make the guaranteed investment, which gives you up to 200% return on the invested money. Because this is not just the investment itself, it's a lifestyle. The company at the heart of Europe, they also giving you 14 days of living in this paradise every year. So you can come and live in the same apartment as you bought. It might not be the same as you bought for yourself, but the similar apartment will be given to you. It just needs to be confirmed 1 month before your arrival. Then, of course, what all else brings attraction to this project is the casino, which is going to be bringing to one of the islands there. So as of now, the confirmation from the company saying that the casino will be built within 2 years. It will be available only for people, for the residents of the islands itself. So in between islands, you have a water taxi. You have different attractions on every island, and also they have a climate control street. So if you get too hot during the day, you can go to the street, get the shower of the rain, and then come back to the activities you've been doing. So if that's one of the projects you'll be interested, just call us. The supply is limited. It's not going to stay longer. We have good relationship with the builder, so that's why I mentioned to you today. So anything what we can do on our side to support your decision, we'll be doing for it. So again, thank you for watching. Take care. And if any questions, let me just come back to them in a second.